Hey, welcome to today's video. We're going to be watching episode 9 of Game of Thrones. I've heard big things about this episode. I've not heard any spoilers, to my knowledge, but I have heard, episode 9 is kind of a big deal. So I'm looking forward to it. Last 8 episodes have been pretty good. We'll just see what happens. Finish off the season. We've got 2 episodes to go. We're getting really close to the end of season 1. Looking forward to hopefully seeing Arya Stark. That's who I really want to see how they're doing. And then, it looks like we're going into war, so that's pretty intense too. But we'll just jump right into it and see what happens.
Is the last thing I want.
I don't know what you want.
I don't know what he wants either, to be honest with you. I'm glad he's supporting Ned, but I'm not sure what his game is. I think like he said earlier in the last episode, I think it was, he said, he's a supporter of the realm. So I'm thinking that's what Lord Averys wants.
Before they cut my balls off with the hot knife, I traveled.
They cut his balls off with a hot knife. Nice.
I want you to serve the realm.
Tell the Queen you will confess your vile treason. Tell your son to lay down his sword and proclaim Joffrey as the true heir.
I don't know if he's going to do that or not. Ned's pretty stubborn, he seems. So I don't know if Ned Stark's going to do that. I appreciate that he was more concerned about his son going off to war than happy, But, that's what you got to do. I understand the going off to war. I don't think he's going to do it, though. So, we'll just see what happens. Yeah, that's an interesting point, because, you might not care if you live or die, but you've got kids, so you don't want them growing up without a father if you can help it. Maybe it would be best to, do the non-honorable thing and lie. I don't know. Might end up being better for your family. These crows are back.
If I'm going to lead this army, I can't have other men doing my bargaining for me.
I agree.
Yes. You gotta be a man. I don't know what his plan is, but his mother's on his side. There you go.
Your mother would still be a milkmaid if I hadn't squirted you into her belly.
Wow. That was harsh.
And the honey's all mine.
This old pervert. This guy. Oh, man. Okay.
Thought on any of you?
Yeah, I don't think he's going to open the gate. That's interesting. Got to try and win him over. He seems he seems stubborn and hard-headed as well, so I don't know how she's going to talk him into it. We didn't get to hear the one good reason, so we will have to see what happens. But interesting so far.
It's my father's sword. His father before him. The Mormonts have carried it.
Wow. That's a big deal. Giving Jon Snow your father's sword. That's pretty crazy. So, essentially, Lord Commander, that would be Jeor Mormont. He's the one that's given him his sword. I know I butchered his name. I'm sorry. I'm not good with enunciations or spelling or words. But yeah, that's a big deal, getting somebody's father's sword. And he had the wolf put on there too.
Yes, my lord.
That's pretty awesome. Sending sending his enemy off like that. And it's needed. I mean, you got to tell the king about the King Joffrey. Leaves a bad taste in my mouth. But you got to tell him about the white riders.
Sword, 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 sword.
How'd you be with him?
You can't. I mean, yeah, I get the feeling you should be with him, but I mean, you can't go. You got a job at hand. You swore to the wall. Well, you prayed to the gods and agreed to be a part of it. And if you leave, I mean, they're gonna kill you. I've seen it before.
One of his daughters. Whichever you prefer. He has a number he thinks will be suitable.
Well, I mean, at least he gets to pick. Ira, though, is not going to be a big fan of this arrangement. But, I mean, at least her son gets to pick. It's not the worst deal in the world.
And I consent.
You do whatever was right, no matter what.
Then Lord Stark is one man in 10,000. Most of us are not so strong.
He probably would do that. But, I mean, I wouldn't. I would choose family over that. I mean, that's a hard position that he's in, Ned Stark. I would not want to be in his position by any means. I mean, in some ways, he put himself there, you know, by marching in thinking he was going to take over the throne without having much of a plan. Yeah, I mean, he kind of put himself there, but he is very honorable, seems to be, so I don't know, but that's definitely a tough position to be in. I do wonder where he's going with this, though.
Whom they called the Mad King.
Oh. Wow. Didn't see that coming. That's interesting. Wow, that would be hard. Wonder what he did. I mean, he's still at the wall currently. So maybe he chose honor. But that is pretty crazy. Because, yeah, from what they're saying about the Mad King, like, they basically slaughtered everyone. So, to get the power. Wow. I wonder why he turned down the throne. Yeah? Well, that's not good. He didn't look too good. I mean, it looks like someone poisoned him. I mean, it could be exhaustion. But he doesn't look like the kind of man that gets exhausted easily. I don't know. It looked like there was something more going on than just exhaustion.
Dragon likes axes.
When the battle commences, you and your wildlings will...
Who doesn't like axes? I like axes. 2 of them. I mean, he's probably planning to use both of them. I mean, he's sending his son on a death mission. I don't know. I don't know if you want the imp out in the front lines. But, I mean, I get it. You know, those guys aren't your soldiers, so it makes sense that you'd want to put them out front. You know, less to pay them, too. I mean, debts are always paid, but, you know, if there's less of them alive. But, I don't know. See what happens.
What sort of accent is that?
Foreign.
It's a foreign accent. That's funny. That's good. What sort of accent is that? Foreign.
What do you want?
Yeah, I think she accepts.
Power.
Wow, I wasn't expecting him to die. Wow. That took a turn. I was kind of liking him. I'm not sure about the other ones. Yeah, I don't know. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. I don't know if they're going to care that you're the blood of the dragon. I don't know that they care. I think it might be better to leave. I don't know. Yeah, your husband, he ain't doing well. It's not good. Not good.
Do it.
Dang. Dang, I'm excited to see what the spell is and if it works. Crazy. Yeah, because, man, they're going to go nuts. They're going to go nuts. I don't know. Hopefully the spell works. Like I said, I'm kind of digging that guy. I mean, he's crazy, but I kind of like him as a character. You know, he's fun to watch. You don't know what to expect. So hopefully the spell works. That horse is like, not today, friends. Not today. Huh. So, blood magic to summon the dead? Interesting. I'm still curious as if it's going to work or not. I mean, you never know with some of those spells. You never know. Now, like she said, death is probably cleaner, so, you know, if I'm in that state, I don't know. I mean, probably just let me die. That's okay. You know, I know she cares about him and stuff, as like she's not going to run, but you know, she's trying to play the Game of Thrones, so I don't know. I don't know how much she actually cares about him or just needs him alive. So, we'll see what happens.
What's that?
Oh, snap. Oh, snap. She might lose the baby, too, with that roughhousing. Wow. I wonder why nobody else can enter. I mean, she's calling upon the dead. Maybe she can't be interrupted for the spell? I don't know. Oh. Oh, boy. He shouldn't have done that little play to his face because I'm speechless. Man. Whoa. So, the thing is, like, when he cut him on his cheek, I just, like, he could have had his head at that point, but he didn't go for it. You know, it was more like messing with him, and now he's a goner. Dang. Look at that. He gone.
He's coming. Fetch the midwives.
The baby's coming. Holy cow. Jeez. What the? Whoa. Oh, man, there's so much going on. Man. Khaleesi's soldier, he's a pretty good fighter. I was expecting him to die. Wow, now the baby's coming. Wow. Holy cow. That spell is working, guys. You hear the dead coming? I don't know if it's demonic or what, but something's working in there. Whatever spell she's doing, I mean, she's summoning something, all right. Wow. Wow. Wait, are they going in that tent? Holy cow, they're going into her? She said nobody can go in. I mean, I get she's having a baby, but isn't there somebody else that can help? Holy cow. I'm shocked. This is crazy. I love it. So much intensity. So, like, just randomness. I don't know about random, but like it's just unexpected, you know? Wow. All right, let's reel it back in. See what the imp's up to, eh?
Sounds like a boring game.
It's not. Here's how it works. I make a...
It was a woman.
Oh. This is an interesting game. Good way to get to know people. I kind of want to play this game. I don't know who I'd trust enough to play it with, though.
She swung an axe at me.
You've been...
Oh, wait, that's me.
Your
drink.
Wow. Interesting. There's more to her than he thinks.
I'll carve your eyes from your head.
Whoa. Whoa. Such violence. Such wow. I was not expecting her to say that. It's not your typical prostitute. Or maybe it is. I've never been with a prostitute, so I don't know. Maybe that is normal. Is that a normal response? Not that you guys would know either. I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. Who knows?
I'd arranged the whole thing.
The road, the rapers.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Poor guy. Feel bad for this guy. I'm sure it's hard enough being an imp and then have, you know, your family set up crap like that.
All of the barracks and made me watch. By the end, she had so much teen, drunk and in love.
A girl who's almost raped doesn't invite another man into her bed 2 hours later.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that's true as well. But, yeah, 16. 16-year-old's not going to know that. Yeah, I'd be leaving too. Oh, snap. Sleeping through the war. I'd like to sleep through a war. Well, I wouldn't like to be in a war, but if I was going to be in a war, I'd rather be sleeping in my tent. Oh, boy. Actually, I've done that. Of course, it's reenactment, so nothing's real, but everybody else goes off to war. I go to sleep. It's a little hard to sleep when cannons are going off, but you make do. Clearly, this is a bit different than there's no cannons, but I mean, there could be, I suppose. But mostly just swords, it would seem.
Stay low. Stay low. If you're lucky, no one will notice you.
Yeah. Stay low. I don't think you'll have a problem staying low. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. You're going off to possibly your death, and you tell them to stay low. That's funny. Maybe nobody will notice you. Oh, boy. Half-man! Oh, that's funny. Oh, man. Surely they're not going to kill off the half-man in Season 1. Surely not. I don't know what's going to happen, but surely not. Oh, shit. To battle! Boom. Hopefully they don't notice he's gone, because they said they were not going to fight without him. That's hilarious. Oh, boy. He'll probably wake up and the battle will be over. Oh, is he waking him out? Well, there's a lot of dead people. He's still alive. We didn't get to see the battle? That sucks. Man, is that the end of the battle? Because I really wanted to see it. I mean, I did hear that their budget was a little bit lower, so they didn't necessarily have the budget to show a whole big bloody battle, but When I wanted to see the battle. Hopefully there's more fighting. Is that the end of the battle, guys? Man, I'm really disappointed. I mean, it's funny, but I wanted to see the battle. I wanted to see, like, this massive, like, battle, you know? Man, there was a lot of build-up to this moment. Now it feels like it's just over. Wow, I'm really disappointed. It's been a roller coaster of emotions this episode, but man, this just blows. Man, that really disappoints me. I mean, I'll keep watching. Maybe something else is going to happen. I don't know, but it appears the battle's over and done with. We've been unconscious with the imp through the whole battle.
With his other 18,000 men.
But I thought you just said they didn't exist, or they only send 2,000. Huh. Or are those their guys? Man, I'm still bummed out about the battle. I'll get over it. I don't know. It's just disappointing because you get so built up for it. I was ready for it, but then again, how are they going to do a full-on battle in the next 10 minutes or whatever is left? You know what I'm saying? So, man, that's disappointing though. But they only sent 2,000. Why'd they even send 2,000? Was it a distraction then to take them, keep them busy from what's really going to happen or what's really going on? I don't know. Phew, it's their son. I thought they were going to be a goner or get captured. Oh wow.
What was happening at all.
Wow, they got Jaime Lannister. Holy cow. How'd they get him? That's incredible. Cause everyone talked about Jaime Lannister being this great warrior, and then he gets captured. That's pretty incredible. Good job, Starks. 1 point for Starks. I mean, clearly the Lannisters did pretty well with the imp and everything, but man,
you'd win.
At least he knows that. At least he knows that. Jaime trying to talk his way out of stuff. Yeah, but why would you do that? And how would that end the war? I don't think it would end the war. I don't know. I mean, maybe it would. But, I mean, go back to the last episode or the episode before. You know what I mean? Like, the whole honor thing. Like, that sounds like an honorable thing. To have two men fight to the death, winner wins. Why would everyone else honor that? You know what I'm saying? Like you can't have it both ways. You either are honorable, like the Starks seem to be, or at least Ned Stark, but like the Lannisters, I mean, yeah, they always pay their debts, but you can't trust them to stop, They're still going to want King Joffrey, so yeah, don't do it his way. It sounds like he's not going to, but that would just be a terrible idea. Yeah, no kidding. This war is far from over. Also, good little speech there. I'm sure I'll have to cut that out, but he made valid points as far as just because they won. You got a victory, you didn't win the battle. So I mean, good for them getting a victory, but yeah, like he said, the war is far from over. Hey! I was wondering when we get to see her. Nice. She's alive. Looks like she's in a city. Surely she didn't go back to the city with the Lannisters with King Joffrey. That'd be a bad idea. She should just steal one. I mean, she's being polite about it. At this point, just take the darn thing. Just don't get caught. She's gonna watch her own dad get killed? I mean, I don't know that Ned's gonna die, but that's what it looks like it's leading up to. But also, someone's gonna recognize her? Maybe not, since she's so filthy and everything. Maybe they won't know it's her. But yeah, I feel like this is not the place you should be, little girl. Is it? Oh crap. Let me fix that. But yeah, Arya, am I saying that right? I believe so. So I'm glad we got to see Arya, but yeah, I feel like she's in a bad place. I thought she ran off to the woods. I didn't realize she was still in the city. So I don't know. Yeah, it feels like they're gonna kill him. This feels very, very like murder, like a hanging or a crucifixion or something like that.
I come before you to confess my treason.
Oh, come on. I mean, I guess what other choice does he have? But so much for a man of honor. He's choosing family over honor. I mean, like I said, I would do that crap too. So I get it. You know. I mean, you got to choose family. So I get it. But I was hoping he'd choose honor, to be honest with you. I mean, he seemed like such an honorable guy. And I mean, deep down inside, he's not actually confessing to all this. I mean, he might say it, but yeah, he doesn't. I don't know. But there you have it. Now he's just lying. He didn't do any of that. Tried to follow the king's orders.
Bring me his head.
Wow. See what happens when you kiss up to this guy? Nothing. You're still going to be murdered. Wow. I mean, he's not dead yet, but holy cow. Wow. I mean, what do you expect from a little shit? Honestly. I mean, I get the, you got to lead with a firm hand kind of thing, but they stole the crown. I mean, I get it. Okay. I'm not, he's King Joffrey is playing the Game of Thrones. I mean, he's giving the people what they want, but, well, I wasn't expecting that. I guess my only thing is he freaking did what was asked of him, and look where it got him. Didn't get him any farther, it just made him look weak, honestly. You don't want to look weak in the Game of Thrones. I mean, you're already captive, but then to just lay down your honor for somebody that doesn't care. I don't know. I mean, I get choosing family, but I feel like it's only his life on the line. I mean, his family's life on the line too, with the whole wars going on and all that. Like, I'm not stupid, but like in this moment, I mean, clearly, if they're not going to even spare you, why would you think they're going to spare your children? I mean, I still feel like they're not going to kill him, but maybe they are. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to think. I mean, that's a main character, just, kill off. But I guess they've done it before. I don't know if the other ones that have died have been quote-unquote main characters, but felt like they had a good, decent storyline, and they're dying. Everyone's dying. Wow. You gotta do something. You gotta do something, Ned. Oh. Did they do it? They didn't show it. Is he dead? Did they do it? I gotta rewind. I feel like I blinked. I gotta rewind. Did I blink? They panned away so quick, I didn't blink. I mean, it kind of looked like they cut his head off. But, I mean, they didn't show it. And they have no problem showing blood. So that maybe there's a plot twist. I mean, it certainly looked like he did it. I don't know. Crap. We're probably gonna have to wait for the next episode to find out too. That's insane. Crap. What do you? Wow. Wow. There's a lot going on and a lot we didn't wrap up. I hope they all wrap it up before the next season. I guess they technically don't have to if they're planning to make more seasons. Wow. So what do we know for facts? Man. There's a lot to take there goes my mic. There's a lot to take apart here. That's insane. I would say that we don't know for a fact Ned is dead. Ned Stark. We know Jaime Lannister has been captured. We know they supposedly killed Ned, but I mean they didn't show his head. I mean, what else would they have been cutting though? I mean, it looked like it was going right towards his head, and his head kind of like it looked like, you know, you almost looked like his head was falling off, but they cut away so quick. I don't know. I mean, he's got to be dead, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Sansa, I mean, she was distraught. Oh, I mean, of course she was. I mean, both his daughters are distraught. As soon as all the other Starks hear the news, everyone will be distraught. Wow. I don't know that he's dead, though. And I don't know spoilers on this. I honestly don't. I'm not just making, I'm just going with my gut. My gut doesn't say he's dead. They've shown all the other deaths. You know, you've clearly seen people gone and dead. I don't think that he is dead. So we don't know that for a fact. Now we do know the Lannisters killed the 2,000, basically. They probably killed all of them unless some got away, but for the most part, they killed the 2,000. But the 18,000 took Jaime, the eldest son, Kingsguard. They took him in custody. So as long as he doesn't escape, but I mean, honestly, the Starks, specifically Ned's wife, and I'm sorry about her name. I'm looking to see if I have it written down. I don't think I wrote it down. So Mrs. Stark, we'll go with Mrs. Stark. Specifically, she has a bad habit of letting her captives go. Like, she has a bad history of losing captives. Granted, she didn't really lose the imp. I mean, he was smart, and had help and stuff, but she let him go. I know she didn't necessarily have much choice per se because of the whole honor thing, but you've seen where the honor got Ned, so I don't know why she would honor that. I mean, I guess, again, because she was in her sister's castle with her sister's army, and her sister honored the choice for battle and stuff. I guess they didn't really have much choice. But you're learning honor doesn't always win. Honor doesn't get you very far. I mean, supposedly Ned just died due to his honor, even though he kissed ass at the end of it. But King Joffrey didn't care. And then, but that's why I'm saying, like, why would they end up letting the imp go? Because clearly the Lannisters aren't going to play by the rules. Not that there are any rules. I mean, you're learning more and more there's really not any rules. So, I don't know. But, and then also, just cross the globe, cross the water. We don't know what's happening with Khaleesi. I mean, supposedly she's having a baby. For all we know, she's getting possessed by the dead or demons because of the witch with the blood spells. And her husband might be a goner. I mean, it depends on if the blood spell works, but we don't know. Man, there's just a lot of open storylines right now. Yeah, I mean, I I can't say with a clear conscience that Ned is dead. It rhymes. But I can't say that he's dead. I don't know. I mean, they certainly made it look like he's gone, but with all the other deaths, like, they made it pretty clear that they're dead. You know, take Khaleesi's brother, for example. Like, that was pretty darn clear that he was dead. This one, I mean, it's pretty darn clear he should be dead, but they didn't show his dead body or his head loose. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully we find out in the next episode. I mean, on the other hand, I might sound like an idiot. Maybe he is dead. I really don't feel like he is. I could be completely wrong, though. I really don't know. Really don't know. But Prince Joffrey, I mean, if he had his way, he's dead. I don't know. I mean, I guess Prince Joffrey, though, surprisingly, I understand. Like, you want to earn the respect of the people. So, I mean, it kind of made sense, you know, because he's the king now. Like, his little speech and stuff. I mean, of course he'd say that, but I mean, you kind of make sense. But the thing is, like, he wasn't actually a traitor. But, I mean, it doesn't matter what King Robert thinks. I mean, King Robert's gone. So, wow, that was an emotional ride. A couple things to wrap up on. You know, I'm still bummed out about the war. I'm still bummed out about the battle. You know, I get if they don't have a budget, but they kind of built it up like there was going to be this huge battle, this huge war. I mean, and there still could be. You know, there still could be. But I wanted it. I was ready. And then I didn't get it. Wow. I'd say episode 9 is probably my new most favorite episode, I would say. You learn more about the imp. So that was cool. Yeah, I would say episode 9 is probably my most favorite. So we've got at the list as it is right now. Episode 9 most favorite, and then number 7, then number 2, then number 1, then episode 4, episode 6, episode 3 is my least favorite. Yeah, I mean, that was incredible. I mean, it was still a really good episode. Like, it was still really good. I wanted to see a full-on battle, which, again, maybe I will in later seasons or next episode, for all we know. I don't know. I still want to see dragons, but, you know, 300 years since the dragons. I like Khaleesia's spunk as far as, you know, I am the blood of the dragon, you know, but, like, why would they care? I don't think they care. So, like, I don't think they care. At the same time, I like her spunk. I hope her husband lives. As crazy as he is, I think he's a good leader. He was willing to go across the water, which, you know, these people haven't done before. So he was willing to go that extra mile. I don't think Khaleesi is going to fare well, especially after having the witch do the blood spell, and they killed one of their men. Man, I'm sorry I'm so bad with name, guys. I know it frustrates a lot of you. I am paying attention, I swear. I just don't pick up on names very easily. But Khaleesi's the guy that's with Khaleesi, the man in the armor that killed that one guy, like, that's not going to fare well for you. Like, that's going to look bad on you if her husband dies. I feel like her husband is the only saving grace in that. Like, if he lives, great. If not, I mean, Khaleesi, good luck. You better run. Wow. Oh, Caitlin is Caitlin Tully, who is now a Stark, wife of Eddard. So Ned. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, she has had a bad habit of letting people slip through her fingers. So I'm not like, great that you have Jaime Lannister. That is very good. But you better not lose him. You lose him, I mean, what you got left? Nothing. Because supposedly Ned's dead. I mean, Sansa is going to be married to King Joffrey, though she might protest that now that he killed her dad. Again, supposedly. I don't know. It just... wow. Yeah, so hopefully we'll find out next episode who's still alive, and hopefully there'll be more fighting. That was a really good episode. Really solid episode, guys. Man, it was incredible. Like, it was that good. I appreciate you guys watching. Leave comments if you want. Let me know what you thought. Hopefully you enjoyed my reaction. I really enjoyed watching this, so that was pretty crazy, guys. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. Consider subscribing if you're new, if you made it this far. I mean, that's awesome. Yeah, incredible show. Like, we've gone from not liking it to loving it. Like, this is incredible show. Incredibly well done. My only disappointment was the battle. And it could be something to do with budget, or maybe they've got something bigger planned for episode 10, and they didn't want to take away from that by having this massive battle in episode 9 when there was already a lot of meat. There was already a lot of good stuff in this episode. So that was incredible. But that's my takeaway. Let me know what you think. If there's anything else I need to know that's not spoilers, leave it in the comments. Please share with me. I'm trying to, I'm trying to make sure I take it all in and grasp everything. This is the type of show, though, as I said, I think in the last episode, like, I get just as much, if not more, when I edit it than when I initially watch it. And it's not that I'm not paying attention when I first watch it. It's just you pick up on things. And there's been some times where I'm like yelling at myself while I'm editing. I'm like, why didn't you notice that? For example, the King Robert, calling him King Roland. Like, he clearly said King Robert, and they said it like 4 or 5 times, and I was still calling him King Roland, and I'm like, you are so stupid. So, and then deeper things too, that you just didn't even think in the moment that it mattered or meant anything, and then you're rewatching, and you're like, holy cow. Speaking of the Imp, I know we weren't speaking of, but we are now. I liked learning more about him. I liked learning that piece about him when he was 16. Because Jaime would have been young too. I kind of feel like Jaime set it up as a nice thing. His dad making him watch, though, her, have sex with all these other people for silver. Kind of shows you where that Lannister is, kind of shows you what kind of dad he is. So I just feel for the Imp. I really do. I like his character. I'm glad he's alive. Tyrion, I like him a lot. He's the only Lannister I probably like. The other ones are good for the show, of course, but yeah. I could ramble on for another 30 minutes. I won't keep you. Thank you for watching. Thank you, 90 of you subscribed over the course of this. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your encouragement, your comments. You're helping me to enjoy this show, and you're letting me know without spoiling me, good things are to come. It's a good show. Keep at it. Thank you. That's incredible. This episode was incredible. You guys are incredible. Everything's incredible today. wow, I am shocked. So I really want to watch episode 10 like now. Like, let's do a 2-for-1. However, it's Sunday, almost Sunday night. I got to get this edited and get this out on Thursday. I got to get this ready to go. So we're going to have to hold off on episode 10. But, oh boy, I'm excited. Wow. That's where I want to leave it. Just wow. I forget if I said this already. I think I did, but go ahead and subscribe. If you're still listening, why not subscribe? You gotta stick around for episode 10 at the very least. So you need to subscribe so then you can see the next videos coming out. Leave a like if you enjoyed episode 9. If you enjoyed me watching episode 9, leave a like. Leave a comment if you got something to say. Even if you don't have anything to say hello. I will respond. I feel like I've been pretty consistent about responding. I do definitely read every comment, and I do try to respond if I have something to say in response. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for putting me on this journey. Thanks for sticking with me. And yeah, episode 10 incoming next week. Woohoo! Have a good rest of your day. Bye!